All right, so we're in the van after being to the Kllling Fields, and we've been talking about it. And Steve here, camera's on you. You're from Clarkston, so we're going to talk to the Positive Life Radio family a bit here with some of the friends in the vehicle while we see Phnom Penh go by in the background. But what could you say, Steve, to help the Positive Life Radio listeners at home understand the background of why the Rice for Cambodia trip is so important?
It's so important because this country has suffered such devastation, and they're still trying to grow their own rice with very primitive and ineffective means and processes. And we are helping this country to get over a hurdle, so to speak, to grow it economically and to rebound out of that and get to where they can stand on their own 2 feet, take care of themselves. And this is it's a huge trip, and the Cambodian people just have received the blessing that you have sent with such grace and humility. It's very humbling for me and an honor to be here, to be an extension of your love and the gifts that you have sent. So I say thank you to everyone who has donated and prayed for this trip.
And we've got Scott and Jill in the back seat here from Zilla. This is your first time in Cambodia and on this mission trip. It's a real humbling experience to see the museum and the Kllling Fields. Feel like sharing any impressions or thoughts on that? What's going to stay with you?
Well, again, this is our first time being here, and we've heard a lot about the Kllling Fields and genocide, killings, but you can't even begin to imagine the severity of it and the heartfelt sickness that you get in your gut and in your soul for these people of Cambodia and what they've went through this great tragedy, until you're actually standing there in the blood-stained rooms where they had the torture chambers, which we just visited. It's just incredible, and I would encourage anybody and challenge anybody, if they really have a heart of compassion for Christ and want to do this sometime, to get involved with this tour, Rice for Cambodia, and come along with Bobby Michaels and his ministry, even if you can't play an instrument. But just come here and see the reality of this country, and to know that there's a humbleness in the people that are here as well, because they still have love and joy and peace in their hearts, despite what they've gone through. So it's a tremendous feeling. It's still sinking in.
Jill, you were mentioning in a conversation earlier about how you work with children, and seeing some of that was especially hard.
Yes, it is, even still. But you see the joy on their face, and their eyes tell everything. Their eyes are so pure and so hopeful, and they're so grateful for anything you have to give them. And I think a smile even makes their day. And my heart definitely is for the kids where I work and where I'm from, and then now here.
How do you feel this has prepared us for what's coming up the next few days with the concerts and the rice distributions?
I think seeing the harder part first helps us to know that what we're doing is bringing the hope and bringing the renewal that will help them. And just being a part of it is such a privilege and an honor to go along, so to speak. And for me, I'm receiving much more of a blessing than I ever could give.
And it's amazing, if you can see this traffic in the background that's around us, it's amazing. Our drivers, our transportation
There's not
specialists,
a scratch on the van.
people can be this close to you on a vehicle, motorcycle. There are literally families on a little moped driving 2 inches from the van and coming right at us. And but we have peace while we're in the van.
Yes.
It's like you just know something could happen here real quick, but it doesn't. God's with us. Praise
Very
Jesus.
nice.
Thank you for your prayers.
And Steve, the last thank you.
Thank you to everyone who supports this ministry. you guys are doing so much more than you know. You're not just giving money to a radio station or to a project. You're giving to life. And I thank you and encourage you, and I'm just so proud of everyone that supports this, and I'm blessed to be here. Thank you.